Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Oaklawn Park here on Friday. It is the 31st of March 2023. Gonna look at the ninth race from Oaklawn, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. And remember to go check out my Arkansas Derby preview. That should be up very soon, so I hope you check that out. But the Friday card from Oaklawn's very good. We're gonna look at the featured ninth race, which is a good one. It is the inaugural running of the Matron Stakes. It's going for a $250,000 purse, race for fillies and mares, 4-year-olds and upwards. Field of 7 horses going to the main track, sprinting the distance of ground of 1,200 meters, or the 6-furlong trip on the Oaklawn main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs here in the Matron. And I show the diagram, just gives me a second to look down my notes, just bear with me. My top selection here, I'm going to go take the number 5 horse, the 5 horse Teddy's Barino. Let's go 5-2-6-3 in the superfecta. 5-2-6-3 super, top selection of 5 horse Teddy's Barino. 5-year mare by Grayson here, Mark Glatt trains. Frankie Dettori gets the mount. I believe this might be his first mount ever, or first day ever at Oaklawn. I think he has a mount earlier in the card in the previous race, but it's kind of cool for Frankie to ride at Oaklawn, a place he's probably never been before. It's cool for him. And I think this horse has a live chance. His race most recently, the 18th of February at San Antonio, going 7 furlongs and optional 80. I thought the victory was very nicely done. Winning by 2.25 lengths that day, he had a dream tracking trip with a good pace in front of him. When he had the turn of foot at the top of the lane, he took off clear and kept going. Off the bench, a very good race. Cutting back to 6, he'll see a strong pace to close up with, and I think he'd get the job done. 2 back in the Shillingsworth Stakes at Santa Anita, 6.5 furlongs, 2nd of October. The horse finished third by 5.25 lengths that day. The winner, Cece's a very good mare. This horse wasn't catching her. She just, was with him early on, just kind of hit the wall late. She did bleed out of that race and was vanned off, so give her a little bit of a break. That's why she had the break afterwards. And then before that, the Tranquility Lake at Del Mar, 1 mile, 5th of September. She won by a head from a tracking position. She looked like she was going to go down with a fight late that day, but she fought back and she dug in. She boxed her way home and she got the job done. But I don't think she wants to go a mile. Before that, she wasn't going a mile because she had everything her own way. She went almost 1:13 3/4. But what can you do? That's that wasn't like I said, her preferred trip. She wasn't going a mile before that also, but she was just holding on there and she was drifting. It was and Mike Smith lost whip, a rookie moment for him there. But her sprinting trip is what she wants to do. Her most recent victory over the sprinting trip last summer on the 13th of May at Santa Anita, going 6 furlongs, was a great success. Win by 5.25 lengths from a tracking trip. She came home with 83 buyer, which I thought was quite good at the time. Training well, Santa Anita. I'll give this horse a shot on the ticket. I think the 2 horse Maitreya for Godolphin and Brad Cox and Flavian Pratcher, second likeliest winner, hasn't been seen since the test at Saratoga on a good but seal main track over the 7 furlongs. The horse finished third by 1.75 lengths that day, and she just never really got going. Had a bit of a bumpy trip that day, and she went down at the graveyard of favorites. Prior to that, in the Acorn at Belmont over the miles, she won by 6.25, and basically in the front and all throughout. She didn't break so well, but took off clear late. A very, very good run, winning the 8 Bells before that, winning the Belmont before that. She ran here last year. Her only defeat came here actually New Year's Eve of 2021 over the mile trip. She finished second by 8.5 lengths, and Secret Oath beat her that day. A decent horse, went on to win the Oaks last year. This horse just wasn't getting to her, but refreshing back to a sprinting trip, training well at the fairgrounds, wouldn't surprise me. And also the 6 horse Wicked Halo hasn't been seen since the Brews Cup Filly Mare Sprint, where she finished third by 3.5 lengths that day, and she just moved a little bit late, but it wasn't anything spectacular. I like the victory in the Raven run before that, and the Prior's victory wasn't bad at all either. Refreshing here, I'll give her a shot on the ticket at 2-1, but I do prefer the other 2 before her. But to recap my selection for this very wide open inaugural Matron Stakes, let's take the 5 horse Teddy's Barino, give kudos to the 2 horse Maitreya, and the 6 horse Wicked Halo, 5-2-6-3 super, 5-2-6 in my multi-race. So good luck to all. Remember to go check out my Arkansas Derby preview when it's going to be live, and also follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. Good luck, everybody.